What the fuck is up? It is your host, Erica Nalen, and welcome back to another episode of the Hangover series. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hangover series. So happy you're here. I need a second to breathe. So let's all take a second to fucking breathe. Okay. I don't even think I just breathed. Breath. The word that I am looking for. I don't even think I just took a breath. Breath. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Guys, what the fuck is today? What the fuck is today? I have some things to tell you guys, but like, my day so far today is crazy. It's been chaotic. I literally just had the weirdest morning of my life. Actually, not the weirdest morning of my life, but an interesting morning, and I'm just been laying in bed since with my coffee and waiting for the moment that I was ready to speak words. So that moment is now. So hi, hope you're having a great day, and we just have a lot to go over because last week I was a Substack article audiobook. It was an audiobook to you guys again, and every time I'm an audiobook, I'm just like, okay, people are definitely like, why is she reading to us? Like, what? I thought she was the Hangover series. Why is she reading something like sentimental and vulnerable to us? What is going on? What is going on? And to be truthful, what was going on was that weekend I went out and I had not drank for like a month. Like, I hadn't gone out and drank like a crazy psychopath. I can't speak today. Okay. I didn't, like, should I just stop talking? I hadn't gone out in like a month, I think. So I went out and just was so questionable. Like, I think I forgot how to act. Like, I went out for casual drinks and dinner with a friend, but nothing about me is casual. So then I started texting people, and then one of my friends happened to be having a birthday party, and then I didn't want to go to the birthday party by myself. So I asked a random stranger, a literal random stranger that was alone at the bar, if he wanted to come to my friend's birthday party with me. Obviously, I asked my friends first, like, can I bring a random person to your birthday party? And they were like, oh my God, yeah, of course. There's like 30 people here. Do whatever you want. So I bring this random stranger to my friend's birthday party. He vibed with everybody. But like, did I need to do that? Absolutely not. Was that like the 4 drinks that I had prior talking plus anxiety about showing up to a party by myself? Like, absolutely. And I'm going to work on that in the future because I woke up the next morning to the man that I invited to the birthday party sending me a selfie of us saying he had such a fun night. Another man texted me that he also had a good time meeting me. And then people followed me on Instagram. And I'm like, I was probably being insane. But maybe I wasn't being insane because people were telling me they had fun. But it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. It really did. So I'm going to work on that in the future. Like, show up to birthday parties by yourself. Or just go home. Like, did I need to go to the birthday party? No. But I wanted to have fun. So, future me, don't invite random strangers to birthday parties. Okay, I'm like manifesting that to myself right now so that like in the future when this happens again, I hear past me saying that, Erica, do not invite random men to birthday parties. Oh, like my friend left me unattended. She doesn't even know that I brought a random person, but the friend that I went for casual drinks with, like, her Uber got there before mine did, and so I was just like standing in the bar by myself. There was a skee ball machine. There was a man standing by the skee ball machine that was lonely. And that's where I came in. And I'm like, I love skee ball. Do you play skee ball? Are you alone? Do you want to come to a birthday party? And he was like, yeah. And then we stopped and got high noons, and like it was just a whole thing. But like I totally see why he asked me on a date this week. But that's like why I need to not be doing that, because like I just wanted someone to come to a birthday party with me. It wasn't that I was hitting on this man in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted someone to come to a birthday party with me. And he asked me on a date this week, like a shopping date. He asked if I wanted to go to the mall with him and help him pick out clothes for himself. I don't want to do that. Respectfully, I don't want to do that. And I don't know how to tell him that I don't want to do that, because I probably just played a mind game with him and I didn't even know it. I'm over here like trying to invite someone to a birthday party because I'm scared. And he's over here thinking that I'm hitting on him. And I'm not. I wasn't. And that's why I was an audiobook last week, because it gave me so much anxiety the next day. I was just like, why do I do that? Why do I make the most random fucking decisions? Why am I being sent selfies? Like, what? So I'm locked up. I'm in jail time. I'm in timeout. I watched a movie last night. I DoorDashed food, obviously. And I'm in timeout this weekend, okay? But I wrote some things down that I need to talk to you guys about. And I felt like I just needed to confess to you guys before we got into anything that I had anxiety, and that I made questionable decisions, and that I invited a stranger to a birthday party with me. I felt like I just needed to like get that off my chest, okay? I felt like I needed to get that off my chest, and now it's off. So 2 weeks ago, I told you guys about Raynaud's disease. I told you guys about Raynaud's disease, the thing where like my hands, your hands, all hands, whoever has Raynaud's hands turn white in the cold. And I told you guys and went on a whole spiel about how Raynaud's, like, if you have it and you were stuck in snow and you were about to get frostbite, like, you wouldn't get frostbite because you have Raynaud's. That's what I told you guys. And right after I recorded that, I started looking up if that was true, because I was like, wait, I totally could have pulled that out of my ass. Like, I think I have my facts maybe backwards, like that. Like, I don't know how that would make any sense. Like, after I said everything I said, I was like, I don't think that makes any sense. I don't even think I'm making sense right now, but that's something I'll learn later when I listen to this back. Anywho, everything I told you guys was flip-flopped around, and it was all a lie. So actually, if I was getting frostbite and I was stuck in a freezing cold place and it was really cold and really snowy and cold and, you know, if I was in a situation like I described, I would actually get frostbite quicker than someone that doesn't have Raynaud's. So I was over here thinking that since I had Raynaud's, I wouldn't get frostbite. But it's actually that I would get frostbite like quicker than someone without it. So I think I should just stop like spitting information and facts in the future. I think I should just like not say those things, because I had that all backwards. And I feel like I have a lot of things backwards now. Like a lot of facts that I think I know, I think they might be wrong. But whatever. I learned that more people than I thought have Raynaud's. People were replying to me and they're like, I have this disease too. I have Raynaud's. My fingers turn white. I am Raynaud's. And I was like, whoa. I didn't know we had like this whole community of Raynaud's. Like the Hangover series, we are Raynaud's. We have that, and it's who we are. It's part of who we are. If you're tuned in, you probably have Raynaud's. Yeah. But it's basically what I learned. I was like, okay, Raynaud's, rise up. Let's go. Also, I'm drinking this coffee right now. I'm drinking a blackberry latte. And I have had a headache all week, okay? I don't know why. not gonna ask a doctor. I'm just gonna like figure it out. I think I like didn't go outside for 3 days. Don't be concerned. Super normal when you work from home to like not leave your house. It's fine. But I think that's why I kind of had a headache. Like I was like, maybe I need fresh air. Maybe I need to like get the fuck outside. But it's like cold outside, so it's like, why would I go outside? So I had a headache all week. Like I was just not in the public that often. And I went to go get a coffee this morning. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me or if it's everyone else. So it's probably me, but I know that I have an RUF, which stands for resting unhappy face, which maybe that stands for RBF. Like I just don't like saying that I have a resting bitch face, because it's not that I'm trying to be a bitch. It's that I have an RUF, a resting unhappy face. Like I just like look unhappy at like all times. Okay. I can't help it. It's who I am. Like it's been who I am since birth, since childhood. So it's not changing. It's just who I am, and I'm done making excuses for it. I'm sick of it. So I go to get coffee this morning, and people were like, it's a city thing. Okay, well, hold on. Let me explain what I'm saying. So I go to get coffee, and I walk in, and like sometimes I'm avoiding eye contact with people just because I just want to. But sometimes I am making eye contact with people when it's necessary. And like if I'm making eye contact with a stranger, like I'm always doing a little smile, like a little like little, I'm smiling, but you don't know it, but a little half smile, you know, like a little like, hey, what's good? Fucked your dad, like, you know, like something. Not fucking anyone's dad, don't worry, but like a little smile. You know, I feel like everyone's doing that. Apparently, everyone at this coffee shop hates my guts because I smiled at 3 people that I was like fully making eye contact with. Like one held the door open for me. I was like, thanks, smiled. She just like gave me a face. I'm like, was she not trying to hold the door open for me? Like, was I supposed to grab the door? Like, weird. Am I rating everyone wrong? Made eye contact with another person, smiled, nothing. Smiled at the coffee orderer, nothing. Like, I'm like, what? And I feel like this happens to me like more than I want it to. But I'm like, is something wrong with me? Like, do I have a bad aura? Do I need to be smiling with my teeth? Do I like what? Like, I'm always like, when people don't smile back, like I'm like, is something on my face? Like, what is going on? So I don't know if something's wrong with my aura, if people are just like rude as fuck and people don't smile back. But like, I swear in Nebraska or like Iowa, or if I was in Kansas, everyone is gonna smile back at you. And I'm just sick of it. I'm like, you know what? If people aren't gonna be smiling at me, I'm gonna start flipping people off. Not smiling back, I'm gonna flip them off and be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna do that, but like, that's what I'm gonna think. That's like when I learned that bless your heart actually means fuck you. Like, maybe I should start saying that to people when they don't smile back. Bless your heart. And then I'm gonna get fought. But I don't know, like, does that happen to anyone else? Are people not smile? Like, are you on the other side of things, and like when someone smiles at you, you're not the smiler backer? And is there a reason you don't want to smile back to people? Like, are you just not friendly? Do you just hate everyone, or is it something else? Because when people don't smile back at me, it makes me think that I'm hated. And it makes me think, yeah, that everyone in the store hates me. And then I like want to leave. Like, I'm like, I don't even want to get a coffee here if I'm being hated, you know? But that's my rant of the day. Like, people need to be smiling back at people, because it actually like pisses me off when someone doesn't smile back. Like, I think it brings me more rage than it should. But maybe it's because I have such an RUF that they think that I'm a bitch or really unhappy. And then when I smile, maybe they're like, she's so fake. Like, she's so fake. She was just being an RUF and now she's smiling. Like, she's fake. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I should ask someone next time they don't smile back. Like, is it me? Is it me? Is it because of my RUF? We're going to get to the bottom of this. You know what? I'm going to find answers. I am the answer. I am the answer. Okay. But basically, yeah, everything I said about Raynaud's was a lie. I have an RUF still, and I'm going to figure it out. Something that happened to me this week that actually made me want to respectfully, like, bash my head into a wall multiple times was I was having an awful week. Headache, bad vibes, like, everything was going wrong. Just one of those weeks where, like, yeah, you want to bash your head into a fucking wall. One of those was happening. And I thought, you know, sometimes cooking helps relax me. Like, sometimes it helps relax me. But sometimes when I'm having, like, that bad of a week and I'm that angry, like, it doesn't. Like, it doesn't. It actually does the opposite. And then I'm, like, burn butter. And then I, like, start a fire. And then I'm, like, angry, you know? So that's the kind of week I was having. Like, I was so angry. Everything was wrong. And I didn't think cooking would help me calm down. I think it was going to make it worse. So I decided to DoorDash a poke bowl. Okay. Like, what could go wrong with ordering a poke bowl? Literally nothing. Like, literally nothing. I was like, I'm going to order a poke bowl. Someone said it was, like, the best poke in Chicago. They happen to have Thai milk tea. We know I love Thai milk tea. So I was like, what could go wrong here? Like, I don't want to cook. I'm having a bad day. Thai milk tea, poke, get in me. Let's have a night. Let's have a night. Poke me, Thai milk tea, you know? So I order all of those things. I was so excited. I was texting my mom, like, I'm so excited. I'm about to have a tuna, poke, pineapple, Thai milk tea. And it gets here. And it actually looked worse than people said online. Like, people were like, this is the best place ever. And then I got it and I was like, I beg to differ. But it looked okay, but, like, it did not look like the best place ever. But besides the point, I get my poke bowl. I get my Thai milk tea. I'm carrying them into my room to eat them. Because sometimes your girl eats at her desk, okay? Don't ask questions. I bring them in my room. I set the Thai milk tea on my desk. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Like, I actually don't know what happened. I blacked out. And suddenly, I think I must have accidentally hit the Thai milk tea, but I actually don't know because I actually don't remember because I actually blacked out. The Thai milk tea falls off my desk, hits the carpet. It's in the cheapest plastic cup I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. Like, should be illegal. I have dropped plastic cups before multiple times, like that you get at coffee shops, that you get places, and they are not cracking. This one falls off my desk, cracks the entire cup, cracks open all four sides of it. Thai milk tea is spilling everywhere, and Thai milk tea has orange dye in it, so I'm like, fuck! It is spilling all over my floor. Like, there is a ginormous puddle. I'm like, fuck, like, what do I do? I'm trying to think fast, and the fastest I could think was that I needed to put the cup over my poke bowl because obviously that's the only thing that was near me. So I put my Thai milk tea over my poke bowl. I'm sprinting to the fucking kitchen, like literally sprinting as fast as I've ever sprinted, you know, faster than I did when I tried to do track once, sprinting. I don't have any Thai milk tea left because it literally spilled all over my floor and was falling out of four fucking sides of a cup. So the rest of it went in the sink. And then I like had to run into my room. I'm trying to get like Thai milk tea out of my carpet. Still working on it. Don't tell my landlord. I literally don't know what to do. I literally have 3 ginormous carpet cleaners on my floor. And nothing, like, it's just been a process. I've done like 10 coats and it's still not looking good, but it's gonna have to look good because my lease ends very soon, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm just gonna pray on my hands and knees that we get that out. Otherwise, I'm literally gonna have to like order a fucking actual carpet cleaner from somewhere because I'm gonna bash my head into a wall. But anyways, that happens. I'm trying to like get Thai milk tea out of my carpet. I'm crying now. I'm literally crying. I'm like, this is the worst day of my goddamn life. What the fuck is going on? And then I'm like, okay. Like, hopefully my poke bowl isn't ruined. Like, yeah, I just held my Thai milk tea over it, but like, I don't know. So then I go look at my bowl. I'm like, how much tea got in the bowl? The bowl is like filled to the top with Thai milk tea. Not even kidding. Rice is soaked, tuna soaked, everything's soaked in Thai milk tea. I'm pissed. Try to get it out. Try to eat the poke bowl and it tastes so awful, like so awful. So maybe the place is good. I don't know. I didn't even get to have a bite of it before it was drenched in Thai milk tea. So that happened to me. And I was gonna say it made me never want to DoorDash food again, but that is a lie because it didn't stop me from ever doing that. But I just had to tell you guys that because what the fuck? Like, why does that happen when you're having like the worst day of your whole life? Like the worst, not of your whole life, but like, you know, you're just having like a god awful week. And then you're like, you know what? Let me just order food to make me feel better. Let me order my favorite fucking food. And then it cracks open and stains your carpet. And now for like weeks, you've been trying to get it out of your carpet. And you like move out soon. And like apparently it's like a huge fee if there's like Thai milk tea in your carpet. And like that makes me like want to bash my head into a wall. Another thing that makes me want to bash my head into a wall about this apartment. So I had this like invisible, is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe. This like invisible bookshelf basically that I ordered where you put it in the wall, like you drill it in the wall and then you put books on it and it looks like they're floating on the wall. So I got one of those for literally no particular reason. I don't know why I felt like I had to order that, but I did. And I saw that you needed like a power drill to put it in the wall. And I was like, are we allowed to hang things up in here? Like I saw that there clearly have been holes in my walls before that were filled. So I like assumed, but I didn't want to assume. Like I assumed, but like I needed to clarify. So I called the landlord people and I was like, are we allowed to hang things on the wall? Like, mind you, this was months ago when we like first moved in. And I was like, are we allowed to hang things on the wall? And they were like, yeah, of course. Hang everything you want. Hang anything you want. Hang everything. Hang everything. Hang your desk, hang your dresser, hang your candles, hang everything. Put holes all over our walls. You know, maybe they didn't say that much, but basically like they were like, hang up everything. Hang everything, put holes all over the walls that you want. Like, do it. So I hung up one thing for literally no reason. Like, we've never even sat in our living room. But I hung it up anyways because I was like, okay, cute. Vibey, you know, thought I would be out there more. I take it down. And we get like our move out packet that they send you. They send like a move out packet, like if you spilled Thai milk tea on your carpet, it's gonna be this much. If you did this, it's gonna be that much, you know, all the fucking shit. And one of them says holes in wall under 1 inch. Like if the hole is under 1 inch, it's $10 a hole. And then if it's like over an inch, it's like $25 a hole. And if it's over like 2 inches, it's like $45 a hole. And I'm reading this like, wait, what? Like, why would they not tell me that? Why would they tell me that I can hang things and put all the holes in the world in the wall without telling me that if I put holes in the wall, it was going to cost me $40? Like, I feel like that would have been really good, nice information for them to share with me. But they didn't share that with me. So I have 4 holes in my living room wall because I needed to have invisible books, and apparently it's gonna be $40. What the fuck? So I think I think, because that's bullshit and why would I pay $40? I think I'm gonna try to DIY it. And like, maybe I shouldn't be sharing this information, but like, my landlord's not finding my podcast right? Like, what? So I think I'm going to fill the holes myself. Like, can't be that hard. They have like wall filler or something. I live next to an Ace Hardware. And I think I'm gonna fill the holes myself because that probably takes like $6 to buy the product that you need. Put a little bazoom in there. Bazoom, yeah. Put a little bazoom bazazz boshla in there. And like, then I save myself $30. Because what the fuck? I feel like that should be illegal to tell people that they can hang things on the wall but not tell them that it's gonna be $10 plus a hole. Okay. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of that. I'm gonna like literally when I stop podcasting, I'm going to immediately work on the Thai milk tea again. I'm gonna be working on that, and I'm gonna work on filling holes in the fucking wall because I'm Bob the fucking Builder bitch. Okay, the other thing that I felt like was really important to share with you guys was that earlier this week I got my period. Yeah, I got my period, and maybe that's why I'm having such a bad week. Like, I don't know, I feel like I just had my period, but I didn't have any tampons or anything. I thought I didn't. So I was like, F-U-C-K. And I DoorDashed them because I was like, okay, I'm having a terrible week. I'm not gonna go to the fucking store with fucking blood. I'm gonna DoorDash tampons. Maybe you didn't need to know that, but now you know that. And a man brought me my tampons, and he was like, gonna leave them downstairs. And then I texted him like, please, P-L-E P-L-E-A-S-E, please bring them upstairs. Like, please bring them upstairs. So he brings the tampies upstairs, and I open the door, and it's like, maybe, I don't know if he was hot, but like, he had tattoos, and like, he smiled at me, and he handed me the tampons, and he was like, here you go. And I was like, thank you. Shut my door, called my best friend. I was like, dude, like, a man just brought me tampons, and it was kind of like one of the hottest things I've ever seen. Yeah, I paid for them and tipped him because he was my DoorDasher, and like, that was his job, was to bring me what I ordered, but like, everything about it was hot. I've never in my life had a man bring me tampons before. Like, when I dated people and I used to get my period, they were the kind of men that were like, get over it. And now when I think back on those times, I'm like, I want my next boyfriend, you know, those machines where they like put little circle things on your stomach. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's circle things that they'll put on your stomach for men to like see the pain that women's periods feel like and what their cramps feel like. And like, my next boyfriend that I get, he's doing that. Like, we're gonna go find one of those places that test what period cramps feel like, and he's gonna put that on, and he's gonna feel my fucking pain, because I want him to understand that the pain I'm feeling is valid. Because men are always like, you're in your period, get over it, bitch, get over it, you're in a bad mood, get over it. And it's like, you don't understand, and you're never gonna understand until you're not even gonna understand by putting those on for 5 fucking minutes. But like, if that gets you to understand a little bit more than you did before, that will bring me happiness. So yeah, whoever I date next, we're going to do that immediately, because I think in the past, the men I've dated are like I've been like, I literally can't move today, my stomach is in so much pain, I'm not drinking at that party, I'm not going to that party, I want to sit here and I want to watch a movie and I want to cry. And they're like, are you serious? You can't go to the party? Like, get over it. Just like, put a tampon in. Like, bitch, I have a tampon in. Have that in. Fuck yourself. So, yeah. That was the hottest thing that's ever happened to me, was my DoorDasher bringing me tampons, and my next boyfriend is going to go to one of those places and experience what period cramps feel like. We're gonna need it on the highest level, because I definitely get the highest level of cramps possible. Like, I think I gotta be up there. I used to like have to like miss fucking school because of how bad my period cramps were. So we're gonna go level 10. The last and like final thing that we need to discuss is that I have been selling all of my furniture on Facebook Marketplace. You'll find out why soon, but I've basically been selling everything. I so far have sold one of my mirrors. I miss her. I think like in the future when I own a house, like I'm totally going to be one of those people, because I already am one of those people, but I'm totally going to be one of those people that like has a problem with letting items go. Like, I had this really gorgeous gold mirror and I just sold it the other day, and it was like hard for me to give it away. Like, I didn't want to, but I had to, but I didn't want to. Like, I was like, wait, I did my first fit check in Chicago in this mirror. I used to do my makeup before I went out in this mirror. You know, I just like think about all the memories I had in that mirror. Anyone else? Like things like that. Like, I'm selling my rug. Someone's coming to pick up my rug tomorrow. And I'm like, that was my first rug in my first ever apartment. That was like, that rug has been through everything with me. Last year on my birthday, like, I showed up to my apartment flooding from my air conditioner. And like, it got drenched in water. And a man came and like dried it for me. Like, that rug and I have a lot of purpose together. I was on that rug when I encountered a roach for the first time in my apartment. Like, that rug and I go way back. And I don't want to give it up, but I have to. But yeah, I think when I own a house one day, like, I'm gonna like buy a couch, and then it'll be time for the couch to like toodaloo, and I'm gonna be like, wait, but I watched that movie on this couch. You know, like, how do you not have a connection to every item you've ever owned? It's like people like have a problem with like not forgiving. Is that the word? Like, I forgive way too easily. Like, my boyfriend that cheated on me, like, I think I was nice to him for multiple years, and I shouldn't have been. You know, like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what my couch has to do with any of that, but like, it does, you know? I just like to remember the good times. I feel bonded to things. I feel bonded to things. Like my couch and my ex-boyfriend's ring. Okay, we're gonna stop. But anyways, where I was going with that was that I sold our 4 dining room chairs today on Facebook Marketplace, which Facebook Marketplace, I've been learning, there's like lots of scammers, but then there's also real ones, but lots of scammers. You post like one thing and like 47 people message you and they're like, I want it. I'm coming now. Where's your house? I'm at your house. I'm outside. And you're like, what? What? You don't even know where I live. Or people will be like, give it to me for 30. Give it to me for 20. How about 10? And they're like bargaining with you. And I'm like, what? I'm not here to bargain. I posted the rug for $25. I need $25 fucking dollars, bitch. Like, no, we're not bargaining. I will wait until someone will pay $25 for it. So that's what's been happening. Like, people have been messaging like crazy. Some guy was gonna like buy this table that we had, and he was asking me like, does this fit in a sedan? I'm like, bitch, do I look like I know what a sedan looks like? Like, no. Do I look like I know if this would fit in a sedan? No. But I told him, yeah. I was like, yeah, probs. Yeah, defs. For sure. So this girl's boyfriend comes to pick up our dining room chairs today, and all they intended on buying was the dining room chairs. Okay. So I was like, I need help. Like, can you come upstairs and you carry 2 of the chairs and I'll carry 2 of the chairs. And he's like, yeah, for sure. So he gets here and he comes upstairs and he's carrying 2 of the chairs. I'm carrying 2 of the chairs. We're going down and he's like, so do you guys have like a dining room table that you're selling, or is someone taking that? And I was like, well, we actually do have this dining room table. We were just going to throw it away. So if you want it, you can totally have it. Because we got this dining room table last year on Facebook Marketplace for free. And it's like this huge glass table. It's so fucking heavy. Like literally so fucking heavy. And like, I don't even want to know how many pounds the top of it is. Like an outrageous amount of pounds. And yeah, I'm like, well, you can honestly have it because we were just gonna throw it away if no one wants it. So he's like, can I take a look at it? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. So he comes in, he looks at the glass table, he's taking videos, he's taking pictures of it, he like sends it to someone and he's like, yeah, like I want this table. And I'm like, okay, period. So we go put the chairs in his car. And then I'm like, you know, he drove like a small car. So I'm kind of thinking in my head, like, I don't know if this table is going to fit in here. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. If he, you know, like he's a boy, he knows mathematical things like more than I would. Like, I don't know, maybe this does fit in here. You know, this is his car. I don't even drive a car. Like, what do I know about cars and glass tables? I don't know anything. So I'm like, do you want to come back and get the table, or do you want to try to put it in here with all these chairs? And he's like, no, we can do it now. I'm like, okay. So we come back upstairs to get the table. We had to get this like large ass bin because you have to put like the glass in the large ass bin. It's like a whole thing. So thank God this man was like a real one and was an actual gentleman, and he like push the cart bin thing for me, because like I know there's some guys out here who would have came and made me push the big ass cart, but like he was pushing the cart, thank fucking God. And we start to undo the table. I had to like unscrew it. It's so heavy. Like this took like an hour and a half, you guys. Just the table took an hour and a half. So we get the table in the bin, we bring it downstairs, and I'm looking at his car and I'm like, I just like really don't think this is gonna fit in here. But like I didn't know how to say that. And also like we just did so much work to take the table apart up here and put it in a bin and bring it downstairs. So I was like, I'm not trying to like bring it back upstairs and like re-put it together. Like hell no. So we're outside. Some of the chairs are in the car. We got like the bottom pieces of the table. I'll post a picture if you don't know what this table looks like, but like the bottom pieces are fine. It's just the top glass table that's like not fine. So we're putting the chairs in his car. We're putting the bottom pieces in the car, and that all fits smoothly. And then it's time to put the big mama, the top dog, the tabletop in the car. And I'm fearful. I'm literally fearful. I'm like, oh God. And my hands are like clammy. It's like cold outside, but I'm like sweating because I'm wearing a fucking large ass winter coat. So I'm like, that's what my hands were thinking. They were like, you know, saying that to me. Like, they were like, mama, take us inside. Mama, we're clammy. Mama, get us inside. We're gonna break this fucking glass table. That's what my hands were literally speaking to me. Like in Aquamarine, like how the starfish talk. Like, that's what my hands were speaking. So we pick up the table, and first we tried to put it in the back seat of his small ass vehicle, and it won't even fit through the door. Like it literally would not fit through the door. I'm like, F-U-C-K, will not fit through the door. He's like, well, it should fit in the trunk. I'm like, again, his car, I don't know shit. Try to put it in the trunk, literally will not fit in the trunk. I'm like, F-U-C-K. Then we try to fit his glass top table thing, his, mine, whoever's, it's his now. We try to put it in the front seat, not working. Then I'm like, ding, 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 let's put the front seats forward, like flat down. Let's put them forward, flat down, and take the heads off, and then let's like maneuver it because it would fit through the front of the car. This might not be making any sense, but it would fit through like the driver's seat of the car, but it wouldn't fit in the back seat. So we're trying to do that. Apparently you cannot put front seats forward. They only go backwards. I don't know why I thought they could go forward. They cannot. So we couldn't do that. Then we like took the heads off of the front two seats to like hopefully get the glass top table through the front and then slide it into the back, which like I can't even imagine going home and having to take this out. Like, oh my God, this was so much work that I was like, God bless everybody, because I can't imagine doing this again. So we take the front heads off. We're like trying to put it in the front seat. Then there's like, I think I was asking him like the stupidest questions. I was like, does that come off? Like literal parts of his car. Like, you know, the steering thing that puts cars into like drive reverse. I'm like, does that come off? Like, can we remove that? He's like, the steering wheel thing? Like, no, ma'am. I'm like, okay, noted. Those don't come off. I really didn't think it was that stupid of a question in the moment, but now that I'm thinking back on it, I'm like, wait. I like fully knew those didn't move. I just like wanted to ask. Like, why did I ask that? He was probably like, this dumb bitch just asked me. Like, he probably called up his friend like, this dumbass bitch. Just kidding. He was so respectful. He definitely wasn't thinking that, but he might have been. Men are always thinking that. Anyhow, we tried to do whatever I said, didn't work. So he's like, you know, maybe the table is just not gonna work. And I'm like in my head like, bitch, I have been helping move this glass table, just you and me, for like an hour and a half. Or this table's not going back upstairs. Like, no, you're taking this fucking table. Like, we're not bringing this table back upstairs. I am not reconstructing this and then deconstructing it again to throw it away. Like, hell no. Hell no. So I'm like, let's just like try again. So we put it in the trunk again, and like a little teeny bit of it is still sticking out of his trunk, and he can't like close his trunk closed, you know, it's not gonna close because it's sticking out. And he's like, is that like dangerous? I'm like, totally. But I'm like, how far do you live? And he's like, I live 10 minutes away, like straight shot to my house. Like, I'm not that far. And I'm like in my head, like, you know, like as long as, you know, like the speed limit over here is probably like 10 miles per hour. As long as no one T-bones you, like, I see no problems. My only fear was that like the trunk, you know, it goes up, down, like a roller coaster, and that it would like hit the glass and the glass would break. Like, that was my fear. So I was like, maybe we should just get some bubble wrap. You know, like there's an Ace Hardware next door. Like, let me go get some bubble wrap and see what we can do. So I go to get bubble wrap from Ace Hardware. We bubble wrapped the glass table, like the end of it that was poking out, bubble wrapped that. His trunk was still like, you know, bumping up and down. So I was like, what if we just like taped your trunk down? Like, let's just tape it. And he's like, do you have tape? I'm like, do I have tape? Yeah, bitch, I got tape. I didn't have duct tape, but I had like thick Scotch tape. So I thought that would work. So we bubble wrapped the glass, put it in his car trunk, sticking out, and then we taped the trunk down. The tape probably like came off in 5 seconds, if I'm being so honest. Like, I don't know how smart of an idea that was, but it felt like a smart idea. And we taped his trunk down, and he wished me good luck in life, and I said, you too, sir. And I hope that he made it home. But like, that's what I did today. That's all I've done today, basically. Was got a coffee, made a fucking omelet, and carried a fucking glass table into a car for an hour and a half and got dirty looks at the coffee shop. But like, what? I am so overselling things already. Like, that was like so much work. It was so much work. Like, so much work. Like, I can't. That like makes me want to take a nap thinking about how much work that was. But I am glad that like the table's gone and I don't have to deal with it again. But like, oh my G. Oh my G. That was a lot. And I have a lot more to carry. Those were honestly the easiest pieces. The things that I'm scared to like sell and carry are my dresser, my desk, and my bed, and my couch. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get those in people's cars and outside. Like, I really don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I still have a headache. I don't know if it's like the caffeine will help me or what will help me. I'm not dehydrated. I did Google research, like, it's not dehydration. That's my life. So that's what's up. That's what's going on. I don't know if any of these stories made any sense. Sometimes when I talk to you guys, I'm like, I don't know if I make any sense. Like, I think sometimes I forget to give backstory, and I'm just like, that might have made 0 sense. Especially the first story I told, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, did I just like start telling you guys that I invited a random man to the bar? Like, did I even give any context? Like, help. But yeah, that's my life. Updates to come. Updates to come on how selling furniture goes. I'm gonna be sleeping on an air mattress here soon, okay? Pray for me. But I hope you guys are all having a great day. Apparently, it's like getting warm outside. I get confused when people get excited about that. Like, yeah, I'm excited for warm weather, but like, is anyone concerned that we're getting it in February? Like, isn't that a little weird? I don't know. But yeah, that's my thought of the day. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.